something I can do that with. I have so much fabric here. There you go. Now you're not looking through a film of whatever's on my phone. Okay. So, hello, people. Welcome. We have thunder rolling outside, so that's fun. If the light gets too weird, I'll turn on my lamp, but other than that, I think we should be okay. I am in desperate need of organizing, and as you can tell, I have redone my whiteboard. Everything that was on here, I have put on the side. I'm not forgetting about it. It's just not what I need to focus on right now. So I thought we would go over these things. This is what I have left to do for in the next, well, I guess 4 months, because we're not in September yet. Next 4 months of the year. We have Halloween. I am doing Halloween content this year. We have Christmas content. I'm gonna call it Joe-Miss. I'm really excited. We're gonna do 12 videos. We'll go over what those possibly will be. Anyway, we'll go over 12 days of Joe-Miss and the projects that I need to do for that. And then I have 2022 content that's been on my brain that I want to do, and I'm thinking, I've pretty much decided on doing some pretty big content style shifts in the next year. So yeah, we'll talk about that. Anyway, let's just plan, because I need it. I am trying to get all of, for context, I'm trying to get all of the 2021 content done by mid-October. This is so I have time to work on 2022 content and get ahead, because I like to take December off and not have, like, just do what I want when I want is what I like to do in December, and it works really well with like the holidays and traveling and family and all that. So that's what the plan is. I'm going to adjust you guys. How are you today? You look great. I am good. I am stressed, but you know, that's why we're planning. There we go. Adjusted you guys a little bit. Okay, so if you guys have been following me on Instagram, you know that like I was cutting out a lot of, I don't know if I told you guys, I was cutting out a lot of fabric a couple weeks ago, and it was like hitting against this joint on my finger, and now anytime that joint gets hit, my finger goes numb. I don't know what's going on, but it's been a thing, so that's been fun. Yeah, sidetracked. All right. Planning. So let's start with the Halloween content. I'm honestly kind of excited. So it's not, hi, my name's Marty. I don't do spooky stuff. There's a lot of reasons for that, and I think the primary one is like I never went through that goth witch phase, and like we just didn't watch spooky themed movies growing up. Like even the PG ones, like I've never seen Hocus Pocus. I've seen like Nightmare Before Christmas like maybe once. Halloween wasn't a big thing for us growing up. So me doing Halloween content, it does not mean that I'm doing like spooky content. It means I'm doing like pretty pastel costume kind of stuff. So that's what that is. The first thing for Halloween, okay, that's the other thing. I'm doing two, like the other reason I'm doing Halloween content is because I'm doing collabs with my friends. And I'm pretty sure both of them have been announced. I don't know if Jeanette's announced the other one, but I will talk about it anyway. So I have it like, okay, I have my computer like right here, and it has my content calendar and all that stuff on it. So if I'm like looking and it looks like I'm reading, it's because I am. So, oh, the first thing that needs to go up here that's not related to any of this is fall lookbook. I have some very specific ideas for how I want to film the fall lookbook, and it'll be different from my others, which will be really fun. Like, I want to like go places, not just film them in like the entryway of my house. That's probably gonna take me an entire week to film, and I'm waiting for it to get a little bit cooler. I think I have all the pieces I need for it. I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit cooler so that way I'm not wearing like cotton flannels in 90-degree heat, because that sounds terrible. But yeah, that's one that needs to get done. Fall lookbook is going to like be like all the other lookbooks. I do it when I release the seasonal pattern line. I am really excited about this one because it's a button-up shirt, it's a vest, and it's a pair of pants. I might throw in 2 other patterns, like no promises. I was wondering if you could do a quick summary of how I can do in-depth research. I cannot, because I don't do that. I literally surface research. Yeah, I'm not the person to ask for doing research. All right, I got derailed. Okay, so fall lookbook. The first thing for Halloween is my friend Gwen Shenanigans, I don't know if any of you guys follow her, has decided to do, like, host a Saxoween. So basically what that is we are making Gunny Sax inspired dresses in Halloween, or in my case in fall prints. And I'm super excited. I wasn't originally going to do this, but then like everyone was like sharing all the fun fabrics that they were getting and like all the designs that they were doing, and I'm just like, oh, I have to do this. I want to join this party. So we're going to be doing the Saxoween. So like if you're not familiar with Gunny Sax dresses, think of like hippie day dresses is the only thing that I can like. Your typical like 70s day dress, that's probably a better way to put it. Like I know a lot of like the cottagecore community really likes that because it's like their style aesthetic. I say I do cottagecore stuff, I don't know. Anyway, it's like that kind of thing, but I want to do like a yoke and maybe some ruffles, maybe some lace if I can find matching lace, and like I have an idea for the silhouette in my head, I just don't know all the trims and details yet. So I'm excited to do Saxoween. The other one that I'm doing is the Vanellope Project got funded, and so I am doing that too. So Vanellope is going to be part of the Halloween content. I'm probably just going to do like the main part of Vanellope, so like the cassock for the video, and then like all the Vanellope accessories, like the apron that I made her, and possibly a shirt if I get time, will be in videos after. I'm like working on limited time right now, and it's really stressing me out, which is part of the reason how come we're doing this, so I can like physically cross things off my whiteboard. Excuse me, sorry. So Vanellope will be coming with the Halloween content, which I'm super excited about. What's next? So Jeanette is doing a costume coven. It's basically we're taking like random inspirations and turning them into like witches. And so I have a dress that I have mostly done, so I'm going to use that for my witch dress, and then I'm going to make a matching witch hat, and that's going to be the costume coven video. So let's put that up here. And I think, yeah, so these 3 with the lookbook will be all the videos for October. All the videos for November are already done. I shouldn't say all of them, all but 2 are done, but one of them is a Fabric Mart collab and the other one is will get done when everything else is done. So the next big thing is Joe-Miss. So I wanted to do a 12 days of Joe-Miss or like just Christmas content last year, and it just didn't happen because I got really overwhelmed, and like when I get overwhelmed I shut down. So that didn't happen. But I planned last year when I was taking time off, and because it was a holiday time anyway and I was doing holiday things, I did some filming. And so I have half of my Joe-Miss videos filmed, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I had 6 of them filmed. I have 5 of them filmed and 3 of them rough cut. So I'm already on a good start with Joe-Miss, but let's talk about the projects. Specifically, I don't know if I'm saying that word right. Anyway, particularly the sewing projects. So, did I get it? I've had a gnat flying around in here all day, and I think I just got it. Sweet. So the idea in our group chat for Saxoween, only making it Christmas, so like Saxmas, was floated around. Whether that actually turns into a big thing that we all do or not, doesn't matter. I think I'm going to make a Saxmas dress because it's just super cute in my head and I want to. So let's put that up here. Oh, is there 2 or did I not get it? I'm so annoyed. Okay. So we're going to do that. That dress is already made. So the burgundy floral dress, where is it? Right here. I'm actually going to do for Joe-Miss too. And then, are those the only 2 things I'm like actually sewing? I think so. Because I made a couple things last year. Okay. Cool. This list might get bigger, honestly. And I also want to do a holiday lookbook, so we'll put that up here. I mean, I probably won't have patterns attached to the holiday lookbook, but I want to do the holiday lookbook. Just because, you know, it's an algorithm thing. Okay. I think I got him that time. Maybe. It feels like it's really dark in this room, but it doesn't look like it's dark. Okay, we'll just leave it. Cool. Thunder. Fun. Now that I have it all on the whiteboard, it doesn't look like much, but I also don't have all of the Joe-Miss videos up there. Because, you know, some things need to be a surprise. Well, and realistically, the ones that aren't up there are not going to take that long to shoot. So, there's that. I am really excited for Joe-Miss. I'm gonna like decorate my studio. It's gonna be super cute. And it's only gonna last like maybe 3 weeks. And it's all gonna come down before Christmas so that way I can start on next year's content. I might actually leave it up, honestly. Because who cares? It's not like you guys see a lot of my decorations. But other than my hat wall, like, you guys don't really see a lot of the decorations in my studio. So I might just leave it up. I did put 2022 up there. I don't have any solid plans for 2022 other than like what we've talked about, which is like the modern Olympians and all that. I just saw lightning. Cool. Yep. Next year, I think I'm going to switch from doing project videos, like weekly project videos, to doing vlogs, like weekly vlogs plus project videos. And the reason how come I want to do that, I think we're done with the whiteboard, so let's re-angle this. Maybe bring you closer. Can we do that? I don't want to like accidentally push keys on the keyboard. Okay, there we go. Now I actually feel like I'm talking to you. Okay, so I want to switch from doing weekly project videos to weekly vlogs, but I'm still going to be working on projects and filming those projects, so it'll be like weekly vlogs and project videos. Kind of all mixed into one. Not mixed into one, like separate, I don't know. I haven't quite figured out exactly what this is going to look like. I just know that making a project a week is no longer sustainable for me. I feel like you guys are too close now. It's because I talk with my hands. But if I push you, everything's going to fall off my table. Okay. Oh, I can scoot further back. Aha! Okay, this might be better. You can see my hands when I talk now. Yeah, so it's probably going to be a mixture between vlogs and project videos for next year. That way, I'm going to be starting some pretty like intensive projects. I mean, already I can tell you that the Modern Olympus projects aren't going to be ones that I can necessarily complete in a week, let alone like edit that video the same week and like get it up and keep that schedule without getting burnt out. But I tend to work on like 2 to 3 different projects at a time, and so I figured like just vlogging my process through the week and being like, well, now we're working on this one and now we're working on this one and whatnot. So and then casual vlogs would like, I don't know, I'll figure it out as I go, but I'm really starting to think that I need to start doing like easier content, and vlogs seem to be that answer that I've been looking for. So that's going to be fun. I'm actually kind of really excited about that. As soon as I committed in my brain of like, yes, I'm going to start doing vlogs, I instantly felt so much more like relieved, and like I didn't have a lot of pressure on me. And then doing the weekly vlogs plus the project videos will still allow me to like keep being ahead like I am. And like build up the queue that I really like having without feeling like I have to get 2 projects done in a week in order to like replace the week that just happened plus add another to my backlog. Like, I hope all this makes sense. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And so I also really want to start thinking about more making my videos, more cinematic, I guess is what I'm trying to look for. Learning how to make them more engaging and things like that, like playing more with B-roll and with music and like all of those like artistic details that I haven't given myself the time to like play with yet, because I feel because my whole editing process just feels so rushed, right? Because I put all this time into like making a thing, I don't have that same amount of time to put into learning how to edit better. So, had comments. It's fun to watch things come together over time. Yeah, so that's the other thing that I really want to do with vlogs, is just like really show that like some of the things that I make really do take a long time. Like one of the dresses that is gonna go live 2 weeks. I've literally been working on this dress for like 3 weeks straight, and it's the reason how come it's the reason how come I've gotten behind the schedule that I thought I would have, and like I'm super stressed right now. But it's a really pretty dress and I'm super proud of it, and I feel like if I had like a weekly vlog where I could just take my time making a thing and show you guys like the process and how long things really take to make, then I wouldn't feel so stressed of like, oh my gosh, I didn't get this dress done this week. And now it's completely thrown off my entire content calendar and workflow. Instead, it's just like, it doesn't matter that it didn't get done this week because I still have the vlog. So I think that's what I'm going to be like transitioning into, and then as projects get done, you will get that project video, like a dedicated video for that single project. That's what I'm thinking. My husband was actually the one that suggested like combining the two ideas, and I'm just like, yes, love that. So yeah, I mean, so I have a big project I want to do. I'm not ready to like share that with you guys yet. That I want to do next year, and I want to do it right, and I want to take my time with it, and that's not something that like I could allow myself to do if I was still like felt like I had to produce one video a week, instead of just like showing my progress. Like, it's the difference between like showing progress and showing finished products. And I feel like allowing myself to show progress will allow me to be able to slow down and start really enjoying the making process again. So yeah, I really enjoy watching vlogs. Okay, cool. I was like super nervous about telling you guys about this move, because whether you guys like wanted them or not, I mean, this is kind of what's happening to my channel, because it's the only way that like I can continue with the output that I have. I will have to like figure out if weekly lives are still a thing, but once I start doing the vlog stuff, I'll be able to start figuring that out. I do like how for the past couple of months we've had like whiteboard lives where we just like sit down and chatted at the whiteboard, and I've like filled you guys in projects and stuff. So I would love to start doing, like, continue doing those, and I like doing working lives with you guys where you like we just sit and sew together. So, but like I feel like weekly update lives aren't going to be as much of a thing, because of the vlogs, and like I do prefer to work ahead. So things that I'm working on like right now wouldn't show up until like 2 to 3 months down the road, depending on how far ahead on my videos I am. So like just like setting expectations. So yeah, I guess I could give updates in my lives, and that could just be like along with Instagram, could just be a like, what am I working on right now, and then the vlogs are just what they are. But I don't know, we'll see how it all pans out, but that's what I'm thinking. And all that stuff. I'm honestly really excited. I have plans, and I don't think I've been this excited about my channel and the direction that I want to take it in since I started. So it's gonna be fun. And yeah. Okay. Do you guys have any questions or comments? Because I thought this would take longer than it did. Lives are probably going to get shorter again for a while, unless we're doing a working live. Just to like give you guys a heads up. Just because I don't have a lot to talk about, because I'm not working on... I mean, I've spent the past week and a half just beating this dress, so that's not a lot to show. It's beautiful, I love it. Not really a whole lot of interesting stuff to show for it. Alright, well, if you guys don't have any questions or comments for me, I'm going to go ahead and head out and get on with my day. Probably do a little bit more beading because it's good, it's not done. So, with that, I will see you guys on Monday for a new video and live on Thursday. Bye, friends!